So Shane, let me ask you a question. Since you're a comic book freak, what can you tell me about comic? I mean that in a nice way. What can you tell me about the character for this comic book Venom? Because I went to see the movie.
I guess it's supposed to be a lot different than the books. You know, in the books, Venom is a symbiote, a little alien thing, and
Right.
the alien is just this glob of black goo or
Right.
black ink that covers your whole body. And
Right.
like
Looks like a
Spider-Man
mini squid kind of thing.
Yeah, Spider-Man finds this thing on another planet.
Right.
Long story short, I won't get a bunch of details. So anyway, but when he comes back to Earth, he thinks it's just a costume because the symbiote goes all over his body and he makes that black costume with the white spider on it. So he thinks it's just a costume.
Right.
But it's slowly but surely taking over his mind and stuff like that. And that's what the symbiotes do. They slowly but surely take you over. So this is that, but without any, reference to Spider-Man because it was supposed to be different or something.
Real quick. Let me interject. Konnan, you said before that you liked that Spider-Man where Tobey Maguire kind of turned heel a little bit. Remember?
Right.
That was
the only good one.
That was the symbiote or however you say it.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. All right.
Topher Grace.
You said that was the only good Spider-Man?
That's the only one I kind of liked. I think he's a
that's
pussy.
Like universally the worst one.
Well, and
that's the only one. Well, that's universally to you and the rest of the universe. I liked it, and on top of that, I was a Spider-Man fan. Like I read Spider-Man as a kid, and I just thought he was a pussy on the screen because Spider-Man was more to me like when I read it, like Deadpool. Like he was funny and shit, and he'd be cracking jokes while he was fighting and shit, and he was kind of cool. This guy was kind of like a fucking nerd, and I just didn't get into him. But I liked when he went heel, and he was a black Spider-Man.
I got you.
Real quick before you talk about the movie, Konnan, Shane, have you seen it yet?
No.
Have you read any spoilers or anything?
No, I'd stick away from that stuff.
Okay, because there's something big that happens at the end. I just wanted to see if you knew about it, but never mind. All right, Konnan, go ahead, because I wanted to hear about it too.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked the movie, and I thought Tom Hardy was incredible as usual because when now the way they bring what is it called, a symbiote? Symbiote. Well, the way this one gets there, like on an asteroid. Okay, that's how it hits the thing, and there is no reference to Spider-Man. And the funny thing is, when this thing, takes over Tom Hardy's body, as we know, this is one of the greatest actors of our time. He has an ongoing conversation with this monster. Does this happen in the comic book too? He has an ongoing conversation with the monster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they refer to each other as like us and shit like that too. When they're like we,
Right. Yes. Okay. So it's pretty close to the comic book, I guess, from what you guys are telling me, and they go back and forth, and it's really good. I liked it. And then, of course, I don't understand how people leave the theater early, knowing it's a Marvel movie, knowing that they're gonna have the the Easter egg at the end, and the Easter egg is tremendous.
Yeah. You'll like it, Shane, definitely.
Oh, you saw it?
Go see it?
No, I didn't see it, but I read about it, so I know what happens. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's something you would like, Shane.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to see that one.
Okay.
The road schedule's been killing me lately, but I got to get my movie fix on.
Right.